Hi, Nancy Burt-Preece here, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Please check out my contact information. Today we are going to make a shaker card, which is just really fun and it's incredibly easy. So let me share with you how we're going to make it. I always forget what the name of these are. Christmas Tags and More bundle has all sorts of tags and some really fun designer series paper. The Pine Tree Trimmings bundle, this and the dies, plus I got these cute shaker tree domes. Let's see, what else do I need? Oh, gold shaker stars, and I put a few of the loose dots. I separated out on that crazy. The yellow ones, so that it would give us a little bit more. I'm using the branching out dies. I realize I forgot to store my cardstock, so I'm going to do that quick here. I'm going to put it in. This is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. So let me show you how to make this. And here's the inside. I kept it pretty simple, so you have a little room to write your message. So we're going to start with some of the tags and more, and this is some of that really neat, I mean, you could use either side, designer series paper. So if you chose to use the other side, that would work too, because it all coordinates, which I really like. Let me get my bone folder and really give that a nice bone fold. And get that out here and go ahead and put that down. So you've already got your wonderful festive start. Now I already cut out branches, branching out dies. I cut out one, kind of the third to the biggest, I think. And then here's another one. You notice I put the tree part really up as close to that line as I could, because I'm going to stamp on it. And this is one size smaller in white. With the Pine Tree Trimmings, it comes with Oh Christmas Tree. So, and I have other sayings if you choose to put them on the inside. I'm going to try to do this on camera as straight as I can. Ooh, not bad. Not bad for being on camera. So we are going to turn this over and we're going to start with this. Now I love these from Stampin' Up! Because they take all the hard parts out. So you're going to take, this is the, if you can see it, the raised part. And I am going to go ahead and peel that off. Here we go. And I'm going to, the first thing I'm going to do is push it through. Really push it through and then push it down. Push it through. If you don't do it that way, it gets stuck like I just did. Push it through. You know, I just did that off camera and it was perfect. Now you're going to come back. See, the bottom isn't quite. There we go. Kind of clicked into place there. All right, so you've got this nice and flush. Then I'm going to turn it back around. Don't worry if this part comes up a little bit because we're going to put a star there and it won't show. Now I'm going to take, because I have about 10 people coming to my class, so I want to make sure everybody has enough. So I also, yes, I'm crazy enough, I picked out the yellow, and I'll have other ones too in case you want to put other colors. But I'm going to do like 2 pinches. 1, and this is like Easter grass. It gets everywhere. It's all over my stamp room. Another pinch. Try to get as much off of your fingers as you can. And close it right away. If you knock into that, it's a nightmare. And I'll just get a couple of these just to add a little bit of interest. They're a little bigger. Just add 2 or 3 or 4 of these yellow. These are the loose frosted dots. Okay, close that too. Now what I'm going to do, make sure that stays in there, is I'm going to peel this part off very carefully. And I cut, see, I already got one that's coming out here. I cut a piece of paper that's 3 by 2. And I'm going to make sure I cover the top. Don't worry if it goes over the sides. Okay, so that's all completely flush. Okay, see, I told you there's stars everywhere. And you've got your shaker. Now I'm gonna, you could do it ahead of time, but I always do it after. Just come through and just snip that off. That way you don't have to worry about getting it too tight or cutting it too much. Isn't that, if that's so far, this is like about easy peasy, right? Now I'm going to come back in. Remember, we want this to really stick, so I'm going to make sure and put some liquid glue all over here on the edges and in the middle. You really want to make sure it's going to stick. And I'm going to line it up on this garden green. This is so easy. I love when things are easy and they look really hard. I'm going to go again, put some more. And I'm going to eyeball where I want that to go in the middle of the card. I also, from this Pine Tree Trimmings set, and I'm having trouble getting the star cut out, I have a little star, and I'm going to just pop it up. Put it popped up right there. That'll cover anything that doesn't look right at the top. Pop it up. And I already pre-stamped the inside, which says, sending Christmas wishes. And you can see I didn't like the way I stamped it on the inside, so I turned it over, just like I tell all my customers, use the other side. I do that too. And we have a fun and easy shaker card. So I hope you give this a try and have a great day. Take care.